Hi Cancer, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your April 2021 love reading. This reading will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And apologies for the delay of this video. I wanted to do this video much sooner. However, we're here now, and before I continue, I would like to mention that I do have a video out on the channel that is actually showcasing this merch that we have on display, which is called One of a Kind. So when you have time, please go and check it out. I will leave the link in the description box below. Also, if you'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at LEANICK. I had to remember there. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at empathbutterflies18. And if you'd like to find out what's in store for your sign that little bit more, please go and check out my sister's astrology channel, which is called Beyond Astro K. Now, let's get cracking on with your actual reading. And you've got quite a few major arcanas. All right. So first and foremost, let's take a look at what can you expect for the month ahead. So we have 3 cards that wanted to come out for you. And the first card to come out was, in fact, the 6 of Swords. So this is indicating to me that you've overcome a period of healing. You know, and healing can be ongoing, but I feel like for some of you, you may have been in hibernation for some time. There was some sort of disagreement, maybe some sort of disruptive communication with yourself and another person, because swords do actually represent communication, all right? So I feel that for some of you, you may have taken time out to heal from this actual, you know, I feel like it may have been an argument, some sort of disagreement that you had. And I feel that this month, you may have had it with a Virgo because the Hermit card just fell. Some of you may have had some sort of, you know, disagreement with a Virgo individual, or you may have Virgo in your chart. And Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So I do strongly feel that there was some sort of disagreement in terms of yourself and another person, some sort of communication that wasn't taken on by the other, whether if it was yourself or the other person. There was some sort of friction in regards to this communication, I feel. But I feel that, you know, this month you're either going to be coming out of healing from this disagreement, or you're in the process of healing and coming out, you know, of this hibernation. Because I feel for some of you, you may have isolated yourself from this person, or vice versa. You know, there's definitely been some sort of rift, because we also have the Hanged Man, and it came out, you know, in the upright. So this indicates to me that something was on pause, something was on, you know, there was some sort of delay here. Some of you may have had some sort of disagreement with a Pisces Aquarius, or Aquarius Pisces cusp, or a Pisces individual, or a Pisces Aries cusp. But there were some sort of friction in regards to your communication. It may have something to do with someone at work. Could have been some sort of competition. Maybe someone was trying to compete with you at work, because this is a competition card, right? Someone was going after, or yourself and another person, I should say, were going after the same role, and it caused a lot of conflict. Or someone said something which upset the other person. Words were said, and, you know, it made you and this other person fall out. There has been some sort of disagreement. But I feel for this month of April, you're going to be moving towards, you know, calmer waters, all right? Coming out of this period of hibernation, and maybe healing this rift that you may have had with this person. Maybe this Pisces Aries cusp, or this Aquarius Pisces cusp. Okay, now let's take a look at what you would like to see happen in your love life. I feel more so with this energy right here. This could also be in regards to a relationship. You may have felt that there was too much disagreements going on in your existing relationship, and moving forward, you would like to heal this aspect of the relationship. There was too much bickering, too much, you know, disagreements with yourself and another person, not seeing eye to eye. And, you know, with all these cards being in the reverse, this indicates to me that things will heal in this area, which is very positive. All right, now for what you would like to see for the month ahead, we have the Chariot card. This is your energy. I feel like you want forward movement. So I feel in I feel on your side, Cancer, you want to move away from any toxicity that's associated with this actual situation, because like I said, this actual situation could be in regards to your relationship. Things may have been quite hazy for you, in regards to not seeing things clearly. I'm hearing like words getting lost in translation. So when your partner's talking to you, you're not hearing where they're coming from, and vice versa, which led to a lot of disagreements due to the way you may have been communicating or the way your person may have been communicating. And again, for some of you, this does have something to do with some sort of working environment, some sort of friction. There could have been, just some sort of toxicity within the working place or any type of group setting that you belong to. You're wanting to move away from that with the Chariot card. For some of you, you actually want to move away from these people or this individual entirely. You don't even want to look back. You want to move forward, because we have the Tower card. This is Aries energy. There was a lot of drama. And I feel like you want to move away from any type of toxicity or drama. Again, this could be in regards to your relationship, because something may have broken your heart. We have Three of Swords right here. We also have King of Pentacles in the reverse. This indicates to me, Cancer, that this may have something to do with a love partner. Okay, this could be a husband. This could be a long-term connection that you're in the now. Some of you could be connecting with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or you could have Taurus in your chart. But there's been some sort of disagreement here, I feel. Some of you may have found out some sort of truth, or some of you may have felt to yourself that whatever the situation is, I can't heal it. Something has left you feeling unstable, and there's a sense of you wanting to move forward into finding a form of stability, maybe getting things back to the way they used to be. I'm hearing that Boyz II Men song, Down on Bended Knee. Can we go back to the way things used to be? Yeah. So I feel for some of you, you want to go back to the way things used to be, because right now things are very toxic. With the Tower card, there's been some sort of abrupt change. This change may have happened already. There may have been some sort of ending. Excuse me, I've got some sort of fluff in my nail. There may have been some sort of ending that may have taken place for some of you. And I feel that you're wanting to either heal from this ending or go into a new cycle. There's something, like I mentioned before, right? There's something around your stability. Now, for some of you, this could also be in regards to your home and living space. You may feel like your home and living space is quite toxic. This could be the energy that is being, exuded around your home and living space. Or it could simply mean that for some of you, you may not feel quite stable because you could be moving from home to home. There's something around not being settled. Some of you want to actually be settled. Some of you may have, unfortunately, been forced out of a home, is what I'm seeing here with the Three of Swords. Now, there may have been an ending to, for some of you, there may have been an ending to a long-term relationship, or for some of you, you may be trying to salvage a long-term relationship so that it doesn't end. It's what I'm picking up right here, because you are aware that in the now, the way things stand is not positive, and you want to either move away from that and find balance, which I feel that, and I see that you will find, and seek peace and harmony. Now, with the Tower card, it does speak of, sometimes I always feel like the Tower card is a card of transformation, because obviously what, comes down, what's broken down will come back up again. So for some of you, there has been a energy of, I should feel, there's an energy of you wanting to be stable. For some of you, you may be thinking to yourself that you do not want to be in a relationship until you're stable within your living situation, because there is something about your living situation here, because with the with the King of Pentacles, it represents Taurus, and Taurus is the sign of stability, along with Virgo, along with Capricorn. But when you think of Taurus, you think of, the five senses, okay? And you think of luxury, you think of beauty, because Taurus is ruled by, Venus alongside Virgo. They're both ruled by Venus. And, Tauruses are very, stability, I should say, is very important to a Taurus person. And with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, this indicates to me that you was not feeling stable within your surroundings. So this could indicate to me that you may want to get your finances under control before you embark on a long-term relationship, with the Tower card right there. Because again, some of you are moving from home to home and something is not right. Some of you are traveling. That's what I'm saying. Some of you are traveling. Some of you are not feeling stable. And some of you could be moving away from some sort of breakup. Some of you may have left home for some time to go and spend time with family members, you know, in order to heal some sort of rift. But hoping that this rift could heal is what I'm picking up. You may have moved out for some time just so things can calm down. And for some of you, you may, you know, some of you may actually want to actually end a situation completely with the Tower card right there. For some of you, this may have occurred already in March, because the Tower card is the Aries card, right? And we are in Aries season, but for some reason I'm hearing March, right? But this could be happening in the now, and you're wanting to heal this rift because you're feeling that things are quite unstable. And this emotion, this feeling, because Cancers do rule the emotions, right? Is making you feel quite heartbroken. How can I fix this? How can I heal this? For some of you, I don't want to fix this. I don't want to heal this. Now let's take a look at what your person could be thinking and feeling for the month of April 2021. So we have the Hermit. And, you know, I thought I was going to get more cards, but only one card came out. So this is like speaking for itself. The Hermit card is a major arcana, a very powerful card. Your person's going within. Okay, this person is in self-reflection. They're looking at their actions. They're thinking about communicating, but at the same time, they're thinking about when would be the right time to communicate, because the communication in the past was very abrupt. It caused a lot of drama. It was very toxic for both parties. And now I feel like your person's taken that step back. And with the Hermit card representing Virgo, Virgos do rule Mercury. Mercury is all about communication. This is why I say that your person does want to actually communicate with you. But I feel for some of you, this person is trying to communicate telepathically. And I feel more so it's in regards to themselves. You know, this is a person, I feel, that may have been very argumentative, because we've got 5 of Wands right here. This is Mars and Leo. So you could be dealing with someone with a Mars and Leo, or you may have Mars and Leo yourself. And I feel like there was a lot of high energy in this connection, but there was a lot of disagreements, right? Just not seeing eye to eye with this individual. And I feel like your person is feeling to themselves that they need to be the bigger person and take a step back, even if this individual that you're dealing with was the, you know, the culprit in this situation. This person feels like they need to be the bigger person. They need to take a step back. They need to regroup, recenter, you know, listen to the answers from, and find, I should say, the answers from within, as opposed to just acting abruptly and erratically like they may have done so in the past. They're trying to find some sort of moral ground right here, which is admirable, I should say, right? This person's in self-reflective mode. That's the word I was trying to get, but I couldn't get it. This person is in self-reflective mode. There's an essence of this individual that has matured dramatically. So in the past, if you felt that this person was just like immature, erratic, abrupt, you know, etc., you may have mirrored that energy back to this individual. Now this person is seeing that there needs to be some sort of shift. In order to see a shift outwardly, I need to make that shift within me. So they want to be that change. And I feel for some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or someone that's got a Virgo ascendant or a Virgo moon for some of you. But with this person, they're very analytical. So again, they are analyzing their behavior patterns. What did I do? Why did I say that? Or, you know, I could have done this differently. There's something around that, right? This person actually wants you. I'm hearing this person actually wants you to come forth towards them. And I'm not telling you that you should, Cancer, but this is what this person wants, because this person is very detached. And Saturn is going through this person's 6th house. So this person is thinking about, they're actually thinking about you, and they're thinking about how their actions have actually, or their words I should say, because this is a Mercury card, how their words have impacted you emotionally. They're actually, this is why I say that this individual is being more mature in this situation. You know, they're not focused on self. Oh, you made me feel this way, that's why I did this, etc., etc. They're now looking at their behavior patterns and seeing the impact that it may have had on you. And that's why for some of you are not aware of this, hence why some of you actually want to move away, because you may feel to yourself, because look, we got Three of Swords right here. This person has hurt you. This person has hurt you emotionally, I feel, with the Three of Swords and the Chariot card. You know, Chariot card is your card. The moon, you know, you're represented by the moon, and, you know, the moon actually does rule your emotions, and some of you could actually have a Virgo moon. But you feel like this person could be quite heartless. Like their actions that they've done, you know, they don't even care about the impact, or, you know that song, I think it's is it Christina Perri? Who do you think you are, leaving a trail of hearts? Now, for some of you, I feel like this person feels, I think I said it right, okay? Please quote me if I'm wrong. Please comment in the description box below if I said that line wrong, right? But I feel like for some of you, this individual feels like you've broken their heart. Who do you think you are, leaving with your trail of hearts? There's something about, you may be moving forward and this individual views the situation as though you don't care, like you're heartless. And I'm not trying to imply, Cancer, that you're heartless. This is what I'm feeling from this other person. They feel that you're heartless, hence why they're taking a step back. And I'm hearing some of you, no, it was them that done it to me. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. But this is this person's perspective. I'm not saying that you did, but this is how this person feels, because I know that this person done this to you. But this person feels as though, I'm speaking to about 3 different groups of you, 3 different groups of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus, or even Cancer Suns. But for some of you, this person feels as though they've been wronged and they need to take a step back in order for you to assess your actions. And I feel, because some of you want to move forward, and I'm not getting a sense of, you know, I feel like in the past this person's done a lot of things to you, and this is like the last straw now. Some of you are thinking like, my heart is just broken, like it can't even mend. Like, what else have you got? Show me what you got, because you've done everything in the book. You've done everything. Now, if I stay, you know, more fool me type of thing. So this is why I feel like some of you have just actually abruptly ended this connection, or just given this person food for thought, you know, and shaken this person's foundations and shaken this person's stability. Now this person is, you know, if you have done that, Cancer, now this person is in self-reflective mode. How could they do that to me? How could they leave me on my own? Because this person's feeling very lonely. And I feel for some of you, you've done this with good reason. Because like I said, you have the Three of Swords right here. And this person has hurt you a lot of times. And I don't want to trigger any of you, but I feel like this person has done a lot of things to you. And because of these behavior patterns, or this way of being, you know, maybe the way they communicate with you, etc., instead of you explaining and expressing, this is a proper Cancerian thing to do for some of you, because with Cancers, they can hold on to grudges for a long time, especially if you've got a Mars in Cancer. And, you know, sometimes when, you know, they express themselves, especially if they've been hurt, right? They express themselves maybe after the situation has occurred. And this is what may have happened to you here. So maybe you may have, to this individual, acted abruptly because of something that was done in the past. So to me, it's almost like a delayed response. And that's what Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus, they have this delayed response. They like to hold on to sentimental things such as family, such as loved ones, like partners, etc., friends. But they can also hold on to grudges. And I feel like you held on to a grudge and you didn't voice it when the time was there, but it came out maybe 3 months after the situation happened, and you brought it up. It caused a lot of drama. And then you may have thought to yourself, I don't want to be in this partnership anymore because it's all too much. And some of you may not have actually said that. You may have actually felt that and just kept things moving, which left this person feeling like, what the heck? what's going on? And I know what's going on from looking at these cards. It's delayed response, Cancer, because of the pain that this person's done. But this individual may have felt to themselves that we were cool. Like, what's going on? Like, we were getting on, we were communicating, etc. That's for some of you. But for some of you, there was some sort of disagreement that had taken place. So this person is perfectly, aware as to why you've moved forward. Some of you have shaken this person's foundation. Some of you, this person feels cold, emotionally distant. When I say cold, they feel as though you're acting cold towards them. For some of you, this person may feel like they need to distance themselves from you because they can't gauge you. They can't understand you. They can't read you. They may feel like they need to give you your space because right now you're very determined and focused to move forward. For some of you, you're very determined and focused to move forward with this individual. However, this person is still in isolation mode is what I'm picking up. I went around the park with that, but I got there in the end, okay? Now let's move on to the outcome for yourself and this person. Okay, so we have the Strength card. This is Leo energy. Some of you could be a Cancer Leo cusp. I do feel right here that there's going to be some sort of resistance in regards to allowing each other, because there is feelings here. There is feelings here, but I'm getting a sense that you've had enough. And the thing is, for you, Cancer, you may have had enough of being in that energy of feeling burdened, feeling heartbroken, and just I feel like you'll be standing in your power. You almost felt like your power was being drained away from you, but you'll be gaining this power. And like I said, some of you could have like a Mars in Aries as well. So you'll be tapping into that Mars in Aries energy and, putting yourself out there, remembering who you actually are and who you always were. Someone that is, fierce, confident, brave, but someone that is sweet, sensitive, kind and loving. And in the now, you could be more in your masculine energy as opposed to, I ain't going to show this person my feelings because when I show this person my feelings, they just took the mick out of me. It's that type of energy which is making this person overthink. Yeah, I feel like they're overthinking, but they're also analyzing themselves as well. But with the Strength card right here, some of you could be dealing with a Leo Virgo cusp as well. With Strength card right here, I do feel like you both may not want to back down or may want to apologize to each other about what was done in the past. But there is an energy of you both wanting to heal the situation. There could be an apology here for both of you. Both of you may actually, I'm getting a sense of both trying to hide emotions from each other, but not being able to resist each other is what I'm picking up right there. Because there is sexual attraction that is being kept under wraps. And I'm hearing you've got to earn it, you've got to earn it. I'm not giving in to you because of what was done in the past. And, for some of you, you may not have been intimate with this person. This could simply mean that you may just be trying to hold back your emotions from this individual because there is a wanting to nurture the other. And there is a wanting to heal the connection as well, which I feel like you will because we've got some very positive cards here. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. So this speaks to me of stability. We go to the King of Pentacles. So we go back, I should say, shaking someone's foundations. This could also mean your foundations were shaken. Your foundations were shaken, which ends in your foundations being stable. And then we have the Three of Swords right there. So this could also indicate some of you may have left home. And some of you may have felt to yourself, I don't want to actually... There's something about a father figure here as well. Maybe some of you may have left home because you may have felt to yourself that it's something around maybe your father disapproving of your love interest or something like that. If you're a female listening to this, maybe you may have felt torn between your dad's opinion and, your person that you are, connected to. But I feel that you're going to find some sort of stability. For some of you, your person may even meet your family this month. Or your person may meet your father this month. And if that is the case, then I feel like, if it allows you to, if that is the case, then you may get the blessing of your parent. You may get the blessing of your father. And some of you, there's something around being with someone and maybe having a child out of wedlock and your father disapproving about that. And then, like I said, your father, because some of you are very close to your father, meeting this person for the first time, maybe meeting the child for the first time, seeing that you're actually in love with each other, seeing that this person actually does want longevity with you, because there may have been something around, and even if this person, because I'm speaking to a lot of different groups of you and I'm getting a lot of downloads, right? So even if this individual, there may have been some sort of interference in your relationship with your father disapproving of your actual living situation. How come you two ain't married? Why are you having, some of you, your child might be like 5 or something. You guys been together for 5 years and you're not married. And why doesn't he marry you? There's something around that. So it caused a lot of conflict for some of you, and it made you actually want to leave the situation, because you may have started looking at your partner thinking, hold on a minute, why didn't he marry me? Or, you started to have doubts in your mind, and you may have been the one to just move away, which may have shaken up this person's foundation. Now, for some of you, and it may have happened abruptly, and this person that you're connected with may not even understand what's going on. And for some of you, you may have thought to yourself that you need to go and find your fortune before you get connected with someone else. And this could also mean that it's after a long time, or after a time of coming out of a marriage. For some of you, there was a separation in a marriage as well. And this could be due to some sort of toxicity that was occurring. You may have been separated from this person for a long time, but there's still feelings there, and there could be a coming together. You may come back together after maybe 10 months or after a long time. There's still feelings there. There's still loyalty there as well. Yeah, we have the Lovers card. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. You've got all these major arcanas, Cancer. What's going on? Okay, so the Lovers card speaks about choices. Now, again, some of you had a choice. Do I move forward and create a new life for myself? Or do I go back? Because there has been some sort of separation here. And there may have been a choice between, and it could simply be a mother. You may have a mother that's very much so in a masculine energy, right? That's quite domineering, etc. And there's something around you feeling guilt tripped. Do I choose my mom or my dad, or do I choose my partner? There's something around that. And then there's an energy of you, saying to yourself, or saying to this person, saying to yourself more so, right? I'm going to choose me. And this could be what you were actually doing for some of you. I'm going to choose me, and you're going to respect my choices, because for some of you, you don't want to get married. Some of you don't want to live with your partner. It could simply mean that you and your partner have been going out for a long time, maybe 10 years or whatever the case may be. It could be a long distance relationship with this Lovers card right here, speaking of, the internet. This person may live in your area, but you may not live together. There's something around some sort of unorthodox, and I know I haven't got any Uranian cards right here, but there's some sort of unorthodox love relationship that you may have been in. This could be like an on and off again relationship for some of you, and you may have felt that you need to make a choice because you're getting advice from your parents or your mother or your father, but then you have to listen. I feel there comes a point this month where you're going to listen to yourself. Now, you're going through your 8th house transit, and the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. Saturn's in your 8th house, and 8th house is all about transformation, taxes, shared resources. So there's something around you and another person, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So if it's in regards to some sort of shared resources, I feel that you're going to find some sort of stability right there, because in the now, you may be feeling as though your money situation is, because some of you are listening to this and you're thinking, no, empath butterflies, that's not going on. Me and my partner are good. I hear you. Because again, I'll go back to Saturn being in your 8th house. It's transit in your 8th house. So is Jupiter. Jupiter expands. Saturn restricts. So there's some sort of restriction in your finances at the moment, right? Which has caused this Tower moment. And this individual that you're dealing with could be a Virgo. You know, I feel like they're trying to find the answers from within in order to try and create more harmony and balance, because things are going okay, but it's just your finances with your person that is, unstable. You could be, focused on moving forward and able to create that abundance, because these resources, or your resources, is shared with your partners. And this could also mean that you may actually be living together. There's a living situation. Okay, you and your partner are living together, but it's almost like your person could be feeling quite helpless right now, but you're more in that determined energy of, no, we can't give up. We've got to keep positive. I'm going to go out. I'm going to, it's that type of energy, right? And I feel like if you are in that type of energy, like I said, Jupiter expands. Jupiter's all about luck, abundance, etc. And Jupiter's ruled by Sagittarius. And I feel like you will find that stability this month, or at least start to see some sort of change in regards to your finances, because the 10 of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. It speaks of stability, it speaks of legacy, it speaks of security. So to me, this is an indication that you will have enough this month, or things will start, your money situation will take a turn for the better. You will have enough to pay for whatever you needed to pay for. This person has your back. And this could also represent that this individual wants you to know that they've got your back. They're not going to leave you alone in this situation, especially if you're going through financial troubles. And together, I see with the Four of why I say Four, this could also mean that you guys may need to save as well, okay? This could also represent that you will both find abundance together. Now, with this Lovers card right here, I do feel and see, because we've got the Strength card and we've got the Lovers card, and Gemini does actually trine Leo. I do feel there's going to be something harmonious that's going to be healed, okay? Again, there's going to be some sort of choice. It could be between a mother, a father, but I do feel that you and your person will choose each other for some of you, okay? And you will communicate your emotions. Because there's going to be an energy of trying to hold back, and I'm not going to back down, because you both want to be strong in your feelings, and not want the other person to know your feelings. But then there's going to be some sort of communication here, and I feel like the divine or whoever you believe in, your spirit guides, the universe, is going to bring you both together, because this is a destined connection, and something may have separated you both in the past, but you will be brought back together. Yeah, because we have the Ace of Wands. It speaks about new beginnings. Now, we are in Aries season, and when Aries season begins, we experience the spring equinox. So I feel like whatever cycle you went through before, you were supposed to go through that cycle. And I know for some of you, it was a very painful cycle, because it could be occurring in the now, but it was for your spiritual growth, and it was for you both to realize your power, and for you to both realize, the roles that you project onto others. And also it was for you to both appreciate each other, because there's going to be a new cycle. There's going to be a new beginning. And for some of you, yes, it's going to be a new passionate beginning. Because I feel like, again, you may have both tried to hide your passions from each other. Some of you could be connecting with a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. And if you had some sort of friction in regards to like working situation or any type of group you belong to, I feel like there's going to be a new beginning right here. This could also be people from your neighborhood as well, with the Lovers card right there. And, Gemini represents the third house, which is all about communication, which is all about siblings, neighbors, etc. Some of you, you may find a new beginning in this area. You may be connecting again with neighbors or people from your group or whatever, that are like family members, that are like brothers, that are like sisters. Because I feel for some of you, you may have moved away, which caused a lot of friction. Now, I've got some advice cards for you from my channel messages. The first card says, you are destined for greatness. Whatever you touch will turn to gold. And it's numbered 9, right? And 9 rules the sign, Virgo is in, the 9th month, obviously the tail end of August. That's when Virgo season starts. And the ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius. So some of you could be connecting with a Sagittarius, someone with a mutable, someone with a mutable Mercury, someone that is a mutable sign, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Virgo, definitely Virgo. And I feel like, or you could have like Virgo in your chart or Sagittarius in your chart. But I feel like you are going to, I feel like also your person knows that you're going to be able to generate something or change things. And I feel this could be your person's energy as well, wanting to make a change for you, because number 9 is all about endings. So your person, I feel, wants to come out of this period of things being in stagnation, things not being too good between the two of you. And with this card right here, this is a representation of you forgetting that you can actually create magic. You can actually create, because I saw the magician in my mind's eye. You can actually turn, some of you could be a Cancer, Gemini cusp, right? Gemini, Cancer cusp, but you can actually manifest your own dreams into reality, because I feel some of you are in that energy right now, like, no, I can't sit down and allow my world to be falling apart around me. Like, I have to take action. And this card is confirmation of that. Like, you're destined for greatness. Whatever you touch will turn to gold. So if you are feeling that way inclined, then this is confirmation that yes, you do need to take some sort of action, and you do have what it takes to turn your dreams into reality. This is not your, this is not your portion. This is not the end for you. Like, you can change the situation that you're in right now. We also have number 5, which is Gemini energy. 5 is all about change. Your ideas are amazing. You are amazing. Shine your light wherever you go. Number 5. Yeah, so I feel like some of you are waking up to who you really are, to what you can actually do to change your situation. This could also be in regards to, reaching out to different people that do the same sort of line of work as you, or reaching out to people that can actually support you in the situation that you're in now. Speaking to maybe your siblings, or speaking to, neighbors, etc. And maybe collaborating with people, because maybe before you were just focusing on yourself and feeling like you had the weight of the world on your shoulders. I mean, we've all been there, trust me. We've all been there when we feel like, no one gets it. It's just me. I have to carry everything myself. I've got to do everything by myself. But it's to say no, like, you need to actually communicate your ideas to someone else, because they may actually get it too, and they might actually want to collaborate with you. And whatever you're working on, they could actually help you in that area. And this is saying you are amazing. Shine your light wherever you go. Wherever you go. Chariot card. Some of you are traveling. Some of you are, trying to find opportunity to change your situation. And I feel like, because you're going to be in this fighting spirit, you're going to gain a sense of victory and success. And, if it doesn't appear this month, from now until the next 10 months, or from now until, let's say, December, Capricorn season, you're going to see a change in your finances. And for some of you, you're actually going to find that home that you were seeking. Or for some of you, if you are in your home already, by the ending of the year or the next 10 months, your home will be more stable. It will be like a home. Your house will be like a home, I'm hearing. Okay. Last card we have is success, happiness, and abundance awaits you. I don't choose the card, Cancer. You are deserving. You are loved. And you are amazing. Number 3. 3, Gemini's ruled the 3rd house. This has something to do with your neighborhood. Some of you are not feeling stable within your home situation. Not feeling stable within your... may not be feeling supported. There's something around your home environment and may not be feeling supported, but this is saying that, and this could also mean a choice in regards to your job, role and what you want to do moving forward. But this card is saying that, you're on the right course. Okay. And that could be the thing. Maybe your parents may have been saying to you, like, this is not fruitful. Like, why don't you think about doing something more? There's something that you may want to do. Some of you may want to be travel, vloggers or something like that. Or some of you may want to do something that is different. You may feel like your parents don't get it, or there's some sort of living situation, or choice of partner, or how you and your partner choose to live your life, or there's something around that people just don't get, or especially your family, they don't get it. And this is saying that you're on the right course, especially in regards to if you're not hurting anyone. This is something that's making you happy. This is something that's made you doubt, is there any success I'm going to find? Am I going to find, I should say, any success with this new direction I'm taking in life? But this card is saying yes, because there's success and happiness and abundance awaiting you. And just because no one's done what you're doing before doesn't mean that you can't actually turn this into something that is magnificent, because we have the Ace of Wands. There is going to be a breakthrough, but it's, spirit, the universe, or whoever you believe in is calling for you to stay on your course, stay true to yourself, stay dedicated, stay focused, and stay confident, and be your own cheerleader. Because sometimes when we are embarking on something new, I should say, I remember when I started this channel, 2017, I didn't even tell anyone, because I just felt to myself that I need to try this for myself. And, I will tell people once I feel comfortable. And then, some people I told, they didn't get it, but when I told my sisters, they were like, that is amazing. Like, wow, but some people you just kind of know, okay, they're not going to get it. Or, I feel like some of you are in that energy at the moment, like people are just not going to get it, or you have told people and they frowned upon your idea, and I feel like you're on the right track. And yourself, if it's a situation between yourself and your person in regards to trying to stabilize your foundations, you're going to gain that financial satisfaction, which is going to generate you both to having a new beginning. And I feel like I'm just seeing in my mind's eye, you both looking at each other and saying, I told you so. I knew we would do it. More fool them for not believing in us. There's something around that. But Cancer, I could actually go on. Stay on your course. Stay amazing. And I will speak to you guys soon. Please go and check out the video for this one-of-a-kind merch that we have on display. And thank you to everyone who's purchased a jumper so far. We also have t-shirts, we've got leggings, etc. We've got a mug. We're going to do more mugs actually. And check out the video. Peace out.